want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Hi guys, so I went and did my eyebrows off camera and I primed my face using the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. And today's look is revolved around this palette right here. This is the Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette. It's also my favorite eyeshadow palette. I taped the names up here just so it'd be easier for me, and these are also the shades that are in this palette. So as you may or may not know, there was a 35O palette by Morphe that came out a few years ago, and it was a really good palette, but I just didn't like it enough to use it every single day. But this palette I could say that I could use every day because it's very versatile. There's a lot of warm browns, warm reds, golds, and a black. So yeah, this palette is amazing, and we're just gonna see what we can create today. So I'm gonna prime my eyelids using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. So what I like to do is just take a little bit on my finger and then just kind of go in on my eyelids. Okay, so the first shadow we'll be diving into today is this shade right here. It's the shade Universal. And I'm just going to be setting that all over my lid. Okay, so the next shade we'll be picking up is this shade right here. It's the shade Contour, and we're going to dive in with our Y16 Morphe brush. And we're just going to set that in the crease. With the same brush, we're going to be picking up this shade right here. This is the shade Spice. And we're going to be placing that in the same area. With our Wet n Wild blending brush, we're going to be going into this shadow right here, and this is the shade Heat. And we're going to pack this right below where we just packed the other two shades that we put in the crease. With our brush from the Anastasia palette, we're going to go in with the shade Brave, which is this shade right here. It's a nice reddish brown kind of. And we're going to place that on the outer V and inner corner. Okay, so we're picking up the Wet n Wild brush again, and we're going to go in with this shadow right here. This is the shade Stone. And we're going to pack that in the inner and outer corner just like we did last time. The next shade we'll be diving into is this shade right here, and this is the shade Brunette, and we're going in with the Y15 brush. And we're stamping this on the outer corner only this time. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our Naked brush, and we're gonna pick up the shadow right here, and this is the shade Polished. It's like a nice rose gold shade. We're going to spray our brush using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set just to make this a little bit more pigmented. We're going to put this on the inner corner to the middle of the eye. It's kind of like we're cutting out our crease, but we're not because it's just using the shimmer shadow. Okay, and just to be a little bit extra, we're going to pick up our Stila Magnificent Metal in the shade Rose Gold Retro. And we're going to put that on the inner part of our eyelid, just in the middle. Like so. Maybe do I want it over the whole eyelid? I think I do. So we're going to put it in the inner corner to the middle, just like we did with the other shadow. Okay, so now to deepen up the crease, we're going to go in with this shade right here, and this is a shade Muddy. So we're just going to be putting that all kind of like right here in the crease to make sure there's no harsh lines and to make sure everything looks nice and clean. Now we're going to go in with our Eco Tools brush, and we're going to go in with the smudging side, and we're going to go back into that same shadow muddy and just do the same thing, but make sure it's like a nice, clean, crisp line. And then with this other Eco Tools brush, we're going to go back into muddy again and put that where we put the glitter, right here, just so everything's not so harsh. So now we're going to start the face, and for face today, we are going to be using the 2-in-1 Concealer and Foundation by Santee, and we're going to be going in with the shade Beautiful Bronze first, and we're placing this all under our eye. And this is also going to help clean up our eyeshadow and all the fallout that we have left on our face from the glitter. So we're going to blend that out using our Beauty Blender. So for foundation today, we're going to be using the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Warm Sun. With this foundation, you kind of have to pump a generous amount of it out to make it very full coverage, but it is a full coverage foundation. To blend this out today, we're going to be taking the AOA Studio High Definition brush, the F4. And to apply it to our face, we're going to be using our Beauty Blender again. For concealer today, we're going to be using the NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade Caramel. And we're going to put this in a V or a triangular shape under our eye to brighten up our eyelids. Not our eyelids, our under eye area. We're going to be blending that out using our Beauty Blender that is very dirty with our foundation. It's fine. To set under our eyes, we're going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium Deep. So we're going to get our Beauty Blender, and we're just going to pack that under our eyes. To dust away any excess, we're going to be picking up this big powder brush, going under our eyes again. And then next, today for contouring, we're going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour Palette. And we're going to be picking up this e.l.f. small tapered brush. And we're going to be going in with this yellow shade and setting under our eyes again, just to make sure everything is locked in place. For contour today, we're going to be going in with the same palette, and we're going to first start with this shade right here. And this is just going to help warm up my skin tone. Okay, so for blush today, we're going to be going in with this palette right here. It's the Real Her palette, Be Fearless and Be Limitless. And we're going to be picking up the two shades right here, both of these shades. This one has more of a shimmer undertone, and this one's just a nice deep coral. So this one is called Limitless, and this one is Fearless. So we're going to be mixing those two on this brush. And just packing them on our cheeks. For highlight today, we're going to be picking up our AOA Studio F19 highlighting brush, and we're going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Glow palette. And this palette is amazing. Like, I've been using it recently a lot, and I think it has some dupes for like Becca highlighters. So yeah, get your hands on this if you can. Anyways, I'm going to be picking up this this shade right here. It's a nice gold champagne tone. And we're going to be putting that on our cheekbones. Okay, so I'm going to go do my eyelashes off camera, and for mascara today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Tarteist Lash Paint. This is also like a new favorite mascara. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using these Cocoa lashes in the shade Queen Bee. So I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back, and we're going to be picking up this pencil brush right here, and we're going to be diving back into the Morphe 3502 palette and go in with the shade Muddy again, and we're going to run that all under our lash line. And then with the other side of this brush, we're going to be going back in with the shade Contour like before and Spice. And we're going to run that right under where we just ran Muddy. We're going to be picking up the Tarteist Lash Paint again, and we're going to put that on our bottom lashes. We're almost done with this look, but today for lips, we're going to be picking up this Express Line by Coastal Scents in a nice brown shade. I think this is eyeliner, but it's fine. And then for lip color today, we're going to be picking up this Lorac Pro Matte Lip Color in the shade Tawny. No, that's not gonna work. So actually we're gonna go in with our NYX Lingerie in the shade Beauty Mark again on top of that. Okay, way better. And then to set our face today, of course, we are using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So that is it for this look. Thank you for watching. To check back for more, make sure to turn my notifications on and also subscribe. Thank you. Bye.